Good morning students, myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in this video of class 8th science, I'll let you know about some microbes like bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi, viruses, etc. Okay students, in the previous video I told you about what are microbes or microorganisms and what are the types of microorganisms. As I told you, microorganisms are of 5 types, which are bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi, and viruses. Okay, students. So today we will start with the explanation of bacteria. Okay, students. Students, bacteria are very simple. Unicellular means their body is made up of only one cell. Okay, they are found almost everywhere, so they occur everywhere, like in air also, in water also, in soil also, and in the bodies of most other organisms also, and they are found in human beings also, as I told you, including human beings. And they grow and multiply very fast as well, so their growth rate is also very fast. Okay, one bacterium divides to form two bacteria. Bacterium is a singular word and bacteria is a plural word. Keep this thing in mind. So one bacterium divides to form two bacteria in 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, nearly 2 billion and 50 crores bacteria are present in 1 gram of garden soil. So you can expect that what are the numbers of bacteria present in the 1 gram of garden soil. And each bacterial cell has the ability to exist singly, but sometimes they form together or they mix together to form chains also or groups also, right? So sometimes they are found in groups, and generally they are found in independence. Bacteria are found in the three different shapes. The first one is rod shaped, and rod shaped bacteria is also known as bacilli. Spherical shaped, these are known as cocci, and spiral shaped, which are known as spirilla. Okay students, so these are the shapes of three type of bacteria. Now we will talk about the second type of organism, that is known as algae. Algae are very simple plant like organisms in which cell wall and chlorophyll is found within the cells. Okay, algae may be unicellular also or multicellular also means their body, some of the algae are made up of only one cell, while some of the algae are made up of more than one cell. Okay, and they generally prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis, and they have no true roots and stems and leaves, so they are not having generally the root, stem and leaves. Generally all algae live in water, and they are found in ponds, lakes and seawater. So these are the places where the algae are found. Okay students, some algae are found in snow also, and some in hot springs as well. They also grow in moist soil, barks of trees and rock surfaces as well. The green growth often seen in water and on the surface of wet rocks also, and these are also algae. Now the next slide. These are the images of the three different kind of bacteria, as I told you, like cocci, bacilli and spirilla. And these are the pictures of different type of algae like Spirogyra filamentous, that is also known as filamentous algae. Second one is Chlamydomonas. Third one is Fucus, and fourth one is Laminaria. Okay. Now we'll talk about the other type of organisms which are known as protozoa. Protozoans are unicellular organisms that have animal-like characteristics. Okay, so they are also unicellular. They can move from one place to another, and they capture and eat the food. Some protozoans live in fresh or salty water, and other live in soil also. So we can say that some of the protozoans are found in fresh or salty water, and some of them are found in soil also. Some are parasites that live in the bodies of other organisms or other organisms, okay, including human beings. So some of the protozoans live on the human beings also, and they live in the human beings as parasites. Now we will talk about the examples of protozoans, which are amoeba, giardia, paramecium, etc. Now I will show you the images of some of the protozoans like giardia, amoeba, which is engulfing its food with the help of pseudopodia, and pseudopodia are also known as their false feet, which we have already studied in class 7th. Okay, students, in chapter number 2, that was nutrition in animals. Third one is paramecium, and fourth one is trypanosoma. So these are four type of protozoans which are given here. Now students, we will talk about the fungi, or some of them call it as the fungi also. The fungi are plant-like organisms that do not contain chlorophyll. So like algae, they are not having chlorophyll. They may be unicellular or multicellular also. Okay. And yeast are unicellular, whereas bread mold is multicellular. So different algae has the different characteristics also, or different fungi has the different characteristics also. Mushrooms are larger multicellular fungi, while some others are not. Fungi cannot make their own food, and but as we discussed that algae were able to prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. But fungi cannot prepare their own food. That's why they are also known as either parasites or saprophytes. Okay, students? Saprophytes are organisms that feed on waste and dead plants and animals. So saprophytes are those type of organisms which generally feed on waste and dead plants and animals. Okay. Although fungi are present everywhere, from deserts to very cold regions, so it is not that they are found in some specific places. They are found in cold places also, and in hot places also. They grow best in the dark, warm and moist places. So These are the places where they are found mostly. Okay, now I would like to show you the pictures of fungi, that is penicillium. Next one is yeast. You all know what the yeast. Okay, and next one is agaricus, and the one is hiding, that is rhizopus. Okay, agaricus is also known as mushroom. Now we will talk about our next type of microorganisms, that is viruses. But we will talk about this microorganism in the next video. So thank